Welcome to Silo Square here in Southaven, Mississippi. This is one of the coolest developments, I think, around in the entire Memphis area. You see, you've got this great little downtown area here. The roundabout, there's another roundabout with a big silo over there. We're right here at the Snowden District 2, where you've got the amphitheater, everything else. This is just kind of the center of everything going on here in Southaven, and literally within walking distance, you have got some amazing homes at unbelievable prices, honestly, that are being built over here. That are gonna be right here next to this, super walkable. And I'm really impressed with the detail that we see from this builder. It's a brand new builder we've never featured here on the channel before. So you're seeing it here for the first time. And well, I think you're gonna be impressed, especially when we tell you the price. We got two of them for you to look at on this episode of the Mid-South Home Show.
All right, guys, here he is, Mr. Big Boy himself. We're here to certify some bathrooms for you guys.
That's right, y'all got to know, especially here where we are. Like I told you, we're right here close to all these restaurants. You got Central Barbecue, you got the Lucky Dog Bar and Grill over there. There's the Caillou, I think it's Caillou Ramen or something.
It looked like that.
I don't know, y'all, but lots of good food, and it's all right here. So yeah, you may get that Big Boy approval in those showers and tubs, maybe a little bit more important for you here. But how about these houses? The style is a little unique here, Chris. What do you think?
Yeah, I love these. What are these called, Jared? The cottages?
Cottage homes here, or cottages. You can see the style here. You got the front porches. If you look up and down the street, we got this one. And one other one, I guess if I'm picking, I really like the style of the next one we're gonna look at on the front. But y'all let us know in the comments as we go through these. I wanna know what do y'all like? We like to give the feedback to the builders. But yeah, we got the nice big front porch on this one. The nice siding here with the big lights on either side of the door. I mean, I like a good front porch. You know?
Yeah, this is a nice welcoming porch. You like the outside of the other one better. I think I prefer the outside of this one.
Maybe so, I don't know. We'll see what people think in the comments, but I do like the porch with the columns. The nice big 8-foot door here with 6-panel glass. But come on inside. And I would say, when me and Chris walked through here, I think we both said this is totally different than anything else we've been in. Just a completely different feel. And you start off right here in your living area, and it's pretty open space. Yeah,
I like these floors, Jared. They look quality, man. They're real solid. Like there's no give or tap when you're walking on them.
Yeah, so very solid engineered wood floor. I think these are going to be what they'd call like a white oak. I don't know what the name is of the floor, and the next one is engineered. It's a little darker. I think I like that too. I don't know. Maybe that's why I'm liking the other one. This right here is setting you up for your dining area there, right next to your kitchen. Now, if you'll notice in both these houses as we go through, there are no appliances.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
You know, but we don't want to wait on that. We want to get you in here because somebody's gonna snatch these things up. They're already selling them all the way around here.
Yeah, I think this one's about 90% complete. We'll call the other one like 93% complete.
93.5.
Yeah. I just noticed you're missing we don't have the fixtures yet. We're missing a couple covers there, but all that will be there, obviously.
There's a few things, obviously, you know, it's like you said, we're not 100% done. But before we talk too much more about that, just noticing the details here. You got this extra detail work.
Yeah, the millwork here, I'm noticing that they've got it here and they've got it in the bathrooms as well. That's a great attention to detail. And I'm gonna frame up that big TV perfectly.
It would look great. Look here, and look, here we are. This is a good point to say, Chris's phone is ringing because when y'all call, that's who you're gonna talk to. We spin around here.
Yeah, you give me a call. This one isn't moving to Memphis, so we'll send them the voicemail.
You could have told them it was, Chris. But we want y'all to call, text, email, reach out. If y'all are looking to move anywhere around to or around the Memphis area, we got you back.
Yeah, guys, go ahead and reach out to me at this number. We got you covered on both sides of the line, whether you're choosing Tennessee or Mississippi. Call, I'll be the one to answer the phone and I'll put you in the right direction.
That's right, y'all. We got you covered. We are in Mississippi today, obviously, but y'all see us all over the place.
Yeah.
Finding these new homes, communities, everything else that y'all want to know about.
I'm noticing the 9-foot smooth ceilings in here, Jared. Tons of crown molding around. You've got that modern craftsman look on the windows here. Just a little bit of overhang there, framed up with the 1-bys on the doors and the windows.
I do like that.
This is your tour, Jared. Give me that.
You know, I was gonna say, you know, usually we hold off on the primary. But why don't we get straight to it, Chris?
It's right here.
It's right up here at the front. You got a little enclave here. A little closet. You know what that is right there.
That's that master water cutoff. You gotta know where that is.
You do need to know where that is. Come on in here to your primary suite. This is a good bit of room here. You got easily king size bed, some nightstands, some other furniture over here. It's all the room you need. What do you say?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's the perfect spot for the king size bed because you've got an outlet on either side. One there and one right over there. So you got an outlet for each nightstand right there.
You got that. Of course, you got your cable over here on that wall for your TV. If you still use cable, I mean.
We don't.
You know, a lot of houses aren't even putting that in there anymore, but they are here. And of course, y'all know we got our double door reveal coming into this primary suite. Now, I was really impressed when I walked in here because a lot of times I don't even, you know, sometimes I've been in houses before, I look at pictures. I didn't really look at the pictures a whole lot on these, so kind of got surprised walking in here. A few things, I guess we'll start with this closet, Kris.
Yeah, this closet caught my eye with all the built-in shelves.
So yeah, tons of built-ins here for your sneaker rack. You got your plenty of hanging space here, so just plenty of room in a closet. This, you know, house this size, we're right at just a little over 2,000 square feet. And then to top it off, how about the shower, Kris?
Yeah, it's a good size shower. Is that glass door heavy, Jared?
It is a pretty glass door. You got the frameless, which is looking good.
Frameless glass, but look how thick that is, man. That's a nice piece of glass.
This is, so when you go get that Sniffer barbecue, well, maybe a few too many times, and you come back, you need to get in here. You get in here just fine. This is easily big boy. It's almost a party shower, Kris.
Yeah, I think so. You could definitely get.
Almost. If you put you need another shower header up here, but easily big boy approved.
I like the way the tile goes all the way to the ceiling.
It's completely tiled all the way around. You got the smaller tile down there in the floor. So yeah, thoroughly impressed with the shower. I love the shower on that one. And how about this? This one, another thing kind of surprised me. Y'all know we talk about our water closets, or in this case, our throne room. And you got some extra elbow room here, Kris.
Yeah, you got a little elbow space. You got a little rack for the magazines over
I was gonna say you put that there, you know.
Good spot. And there's some more of that millwork we noticed around the fireplace, but you can see out here, it's framed around that tub. It looks really nice.
Yeah, I like that. It's kind of a wainscoting, board and batten, kind of look around the tub here.
It's a good attention to detail for sure.
And how about this tub, Kris?
Yeah, what do you think, Jerry? Is that big boy approved?
So look, I think when they were planning this out, they know you next to all this good food. They knew you had to have this. You had to have plenty of room in here. But man, I can get all the way down in this thing. This is definitely, so everything in here, big boy approved, throne room certified, plenty of room on your closet. It's all here, Kris.
Got that double vanity. I think we might have skipped over it with that nice.
We're just looking at all this other stuff. But
quartz countertops.
You do have the quartz. I like how the quartz, when they can kind of blend this and match it to your gold hardware like you have here. And our soft clothes as usual. And forgot to mention, you got your little linen closet here too. So
nice. What is that? A 5 or 6 panel door there? 5 panel door?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Kris. I had to count. Sometimes I throw you off. But yes, that's your primary in this one. But coming on back around in here, I do like the kitchen setup. Before we go upstairs, which you'll see this. This is the first, I think, on the new houses I've seen this kind of style.
Yeah, that banister kind of matches the floors and the treads there. We're so brief in this kitchen, man. I got to point out this backsplash tile because I love that color combo on that tile.
Yeah, don't let me miss anything. I do like that. It's kind of a matte finish to that too.
Yeah, I like
it. That gold, same kind of gold you had in there.
Got these nice pendulum lights up here above your island. Got a good style to them.
See all that there. Got you another little 5-panel door, closet there.
Nice little
Can't ever have too much storage. Yeah, pantry, I guess that would make sense, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's total pantry.
Drop zone here, right off of your garage. And the garage, it's a 2-car garage, but it's a pretty good size 2-car. Look at all the room that you have on each side. You got some extra space in here. Nice little cutout for storage.
I felt like something was missing out front. It looks like those shutters on the front of this
I think
house.
those go on the front, but like we said, you know, we're
90% on
90%. Hey, if y'all appreciate us getting you in these before other people snatch them up, drop us a like. You know, I don't ask for people to like too much, but I do like it when we get more likes on videos. But pretty good sized laundry room here. I mean, you don't have counter space like you would sometimes, but you've got some room, you know, if you wanted to have like a little table over here or something.
Got nice cabinets up there.
You do.
The matching hardware.
Nice little half bath, guest bath for
Oh,
you.
yeah, there's that guest bath or that coming in the garage door bath.
Right there. Well, we didn't mention it, but you do have another entrance here. And a decent little back patio.
Yeah, it's a very nice covered patio. You can see Central Barbecue off in the distance over
There
there.
it is. I feel like we might end up there, Chris.
I think we'll be there for here in just after this one.
Feeling like we need to head over there. Got their beaded board up here.
Yeah, that's good contrast. I like that black fan too.
I do like that. I actually really like the fan in the living room at the next one.
You hear all the beeping and everything coming in and out as well because they've already got the alarm systems wired to all the doors and windows. So that's cool.
But let's get on upstairs. Man, I'm feeling that Central Barbecue. Unless something else we drive down there looks good. Okay, so up here you have 2 of your 3 bedrooms, your other 2, and something else. Got a little extra up here too. First off, before we get to anything else up here, I noticed this outside before we started. It's not your basic AC units here, Chris. We got a train.
Oh, it's hard to stop a train.
It's hard to stop a train, that's right.
See how that tagline stuck all these years?
I don't even think they put it in a commercial. I don't think I've seen a train commercial
I haven't either.
in probably over 10 years, but
It's a huge hot water tank too.
there's a big old hot water heater, and you got a decent amount of floor space here to store stuff. Got your extra paint, everything, tile. You'll need that at some point, someday in the future. It's nice that you get it. But these are good sized bedrooms here. Easily I'd call it a queen size bedroom. You could get a queen in here.
Yeah, I think a queen fits between those 2 outlets where you're standing over there, Jared.
I think you could do that.
And got that double closet.
The double wide closet for you, and that actually goes all the way back around to there. So pretty good bit of space there. So there's bedroom number 2 of 3. In between those, of course, you got your bathroom. Nice little bit of natural light coming in here. Double vanity. I like how they do the tile. Come look at this.
Double vanity there and that tile all the way to the ceiling.
So tile going all the way
Got
up.
a couple shelves in there. That's cool.
You do. So they did a pretty good job with attention to detail in these houses. So I'm thoroughly impressed. This is my first time with this builder, so. I think we're doing a good
Linen
job.
closet off the bath there.
Got that. Now here's bedroom number 3. I'm gonna say it's roughly the same size
I think so.
as the last one. You got your same closet set up, but like I said, there is a little something extra up here, and that's this right here.
Oh yeah, this is a nice little lofted space.
I mean, this is a lot of room, and honestly, let's say somewhere down the road you said, you know, I really need a 4th bedroom. You got room here. You could do it. You
It'd
even
be
got
easy to frame a door
You
right there.
could even frame in a closet space right here. I mean, it wouldn't be a big closet,
Well, I like how they've got that little niche there to.
but you can have that. But until then, game room, sitting room, media room, podcast studio. I don't know. What else do we do with these things?
I don't know, but I do like the smooth ceilings in here. What is that? I think about a 4-inch baseboard all the way around.
Yeah, 4-inch baseboard in here. Still got, I mean, that's a fairly, about a,
That's an 8-foot ceiling.
yeah, 8 foot, something
8-foot
like that.
ceiling. I'm noticing that baseboard's got that little extra trim, a little extra attention to detail on it. I like that.
But we got one more. We're gonna step up a little bit. I really, this is my personal favorite we're about to go to, but man, I'm hungry, Chris. Smelling the barbecue.
You gonna take a lunch break in between the two?
Let's take a lunch break, and well, we'll make it quick. For you, it'll be quick. We're gonna go get something to eat. Oh, all right. Now I'm feeling good, Chris.
Yeah,
Got
that
our,
walk from Central Barbecue may have helped, but we made it.
We got our fill, ready to go now. Now I really do need the big boy approved on everything. But a little different look to this one. Now, you know, I said everything has a front porch, and a lot of these do, but I guess some of them really don't. I was so caught up on what the inside of this one looked like, I forgot it didn't really have much of a front porch. It does have a little bit of a front porch.
It's got a small front porch, but I'm impressed
got-
by the kitchen on this one, Jared.
Yeah, the kitchen is probably the most impressive thing, the single, but there's a lot of other stuff in here too. I do like the color choices here. So you're not just your basic stuff. You got the nice green on the door. How about the
I like that. I noticed
glass
that walking
panels.
up. Yeah, just 2 single glass panels. That looks good. That's different. I've never seen that.
So a little different there. You do have your siding here. You got your beaded board again, kind of like you had on the back patio of the last one. I'll get a shot so you don't have to pan up, but you do have the nice perforated over here on your soffit. So not just the basic stuff, a little bit of upgrade there. And I like the brick too, kind of a craftsman feel a little bit to these.
Yeah, totally.
So
Good contrast there. I like that.
So y'all let me know curb appeal, which one you like the best before we get inside. But come on inside. You check it out, it's a pretty heavy door too. Solid door. So here in your little entryway, you do have you a coat closet for those chilly days we get a few times. Come on in here to your first bedroom. So a little different layout here, obviously.
Yeah.
This one, so if you're somebody who likes to have, you want more bedrooms downstairs, the other one, you just had the primary down, the other 2 up. This one, you got this guest bedroom down. And it's kind of it's almost like its own suite because it does have a shared bathroom. So you got a bathroom that's shared out there. Pretty good sized closet.
That's a good closet. That's a walk-in there.
So good little walk-in closet there. And again, easily, I'm gonna say a queen size bedroom, big enough for a queen size and some furniture. But yeah, you can get to that right there if you want that as a guest bathroom.
Before you go over there, dude, let me show them this whole bathroom. Nice vanity. Good tile all the way to the ceiling in there. Nice full bath right there.
So nice full bath. And from there, come on into your main living space. I have to look back, make sure I don't run into some lights.
Good one, Jared. I would have taken that out. Good call.
I knew it was coming somewhere and they were backing up. But I want to say this floor here, we mentioned in the last house, still an engineer wood floor, this darker color. I'm not sure what you would call this color.
I think that's hickory. I'm gonna call it hickory.
I like hickory. I think we could go with that.
Look at the size of this room, man. It's huge.
This thing is, I mean, let me get over here just to show you. Was this about 40 yards, Chris? We did a 40-yard dash across that?
I don't know about 40. We'll call it 25.
But yeah, plenty of room over here. This is gonna be your main living area. I do feel like this one has a little better areas for, specific, obviously we're all open, but here's your living area. Then here's your dining area. So you kind of got this, it's really got more space, I think, for each of those. And then, how about this kitchen, Chris?
Yeah, I think this is my favorite part, man. I love that window by the sink right there.
Yeah, so you got the big bay of windows here, the sink, your dishwasher is gonna go there. This one I think is a little bit more complete than the last one. I'm gonna say 93.5. And but you don't have your stove yet. We are gonna have electric. I don't know if we mentioned that. You do have the plug here for your electric stove. You have the vent there venting out. Is what it looks like.
Have your favorite drawer microwave on these as well.
Probably the drawer microwave there. Seems like people like them.
Yeah.
I haven't had one myself. I've only really messed around with them doing these tours and showing houses to people, but how about this pantry right here?
Yeah, nice little pantry with built-in shelves in there. Good look.
So you got that right there. You got even more. I mean, you got, it's not, think about this kitchen, I think is most impressive to me. It's not a huge kitchen.
Yeah.
Okay. But you got the counter space of a much larger kitchen than you would normally have. Because you got it over here, there. You got the nice little island here in the middle. So yeah, y'all let me know which kitchen you like better. I like this one. We didn't talk too much about the hardware. I like the gold that they're using in a lot of these. And how about this kind of a walnut? I was thinking it was black, but it's actually a walnut with the gold there. That looks great.
That brick fireplace is nice with that cedar mantle there.
I do. And so the last house did not yet have the gas logs in there, but both of them were gas log fireplaces. I like the darker stain. I tend to like the darker stain wood. I don't know. You like the darker stain?
Man, I always thought I did, but sometimes you go in those homes with that white oak and it carries through the house. It's really clean.
It does look good and clean.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I like the darker stained wood. But before we get to the primary, you do have, just like the last house, thought I unlocked this. Pretty much the same size. Another back patio out here.
Yeah, nice covered patio. That cedar post over there looks good.
And it feels great out here too, y'all. It's a spring day. beautiful, just almost chilly. Like it, a little earlier it was. I think it feels great out here.
Yeah, I think it's perfect now.
Had some storms roll through last night, but it didn't get too bad. Did it get too bad at your house?
Knocked the fence panel out. That's why I was late.
Oh, did it? Can get some straight line winds sometimes, you know? Storms.
The fence is 20 years old though, so you gotta cut it some slack.
Cut it some slack here.
Yeah.
I did go ahead and open the garage on this one, so it's a very similar garage layout to the last house. But I wanted to show you the entryway here. You see me almost break my ankle here?
I saw that.
Little drop off there at the edge of the garage. But you do have an alleyway here for your garages. The house, not that one, but right there is the one we were just at.
Yeah.
See, you got a pretty good, I mean, you could probably park, what, 4 cars in here? So if you had a little get together, you 2 cars in the garage,
Yeah.
4 out here.
I was gonna say that, even though it's got that alley load, the rear load garages, the driveways are a good size. I mean,
Yeah, I
there's
mean-
1, 2, 3, there's
I mean, both,
4
they're
big
pretty much all the
panels
same size. So something we didn't mention at the last house, you do have the nice, I call them sconces, you know, I call them sconces. I don't know. If there were somewhere else, you'd call them a sconce. That's what
Yeah.
you'd call them. What would you call them?
I'll go with what you say. I'm hoping somebody watching is gonna tell us the answer to that, because we always fumble on it just a little bit.
Chris is looking at me like I don't know what I'm talking about.
I don't know that you don't know, but I don't know that you do know either, so.
Neither one of us, we don't know what we're talking
I'm
about.
staying neutral.
We're just out here. We're just doing this.
See that little attention to detail, that little brick there carried into your first step.
I do like that, and I like that you have the drop zone. This might be the smallest drop zone that you know, it's here. You got it, but only one hook. I don't think I've seen that. You know, I'm not gonna complain that you got it. But right here next to your drop zone, you do have, again, you got your nice cabinets. A little bit smaller laundry room, but plenty of room here in this one. You have some more space in other areas of this house, which I like. So should we go upstairs first, or should we?
Let's go upstairs first, because.
All right, we'll save the primary because we got some nice stuff in here there too. A little different. How about the treads on this, Chris?
Yeah, nice treads. They did a great job of matching that.
I mean,
down there.
perfect.
Got some nice new dunks on too, Jared.
Hey, you like that? I already got them dirty a little bit. You know, it's hard. That's why I don't buy light color stuff a lot. I got dark colors to keep it looking cleaner. But how about this, Chris? You have like a little day bed or something here if you want.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Nice little day bed, little reading.
Catch you some sun there.
Reading nook.
Get you a tan a little bit.
Yep.
Right here in the window.
This upstairs is set up for a good person with a nice little landing here, and then their own private bedroom over there, which is it's a good sized bedroom.
And attic access right here. Similar to the last one, but you got a lot of floor to attic space in here, Chris. Of course, you got your trains. You got your big old water heater over there too.
Got a little extra space over there. You have to duck your head to get over there, but you could store some stuff over
Yeah,
there.
but they floored almost the whole attic.
That's cool.
So that is nice that you got that, because you know, you got somebody that's got a lot of decorations that you put up, take down, you need somewhere to put it. That's what you keep. That's what you keep in mind. I don't know. Maybe for everybody else. But you got your bathroom up here. So this is kind of too like, so same thing we've seen in the other house, in the other bathroom, similar tile and countertop. But yeah, if you're this, you know, teenager or whoever is living up here, this is kind of like your whole space up here is what it would feel like.
That's what I feel like. You've got your own full bath, you've got a little den area and a bedroom.
Big closet too.
You should have a good walk-in. Oh man, that's a nice walk-in closet.
So these bedrooms here at this house have had, both of them that we've seen so far, walk-in closets.
Yeah.
So we've got a little room, a little extra room in the bedrooms, because I mean, this is a big room. You got that there, you got a bigger landing up here. And you got one more in the primary. We gotta go back downstairs. And here it is, right at the bottom of the stairs. Again, I like this look.
They did a great job of matching that wood tone with the treads, that rail, and then of course these beautiful floors.
So shout out to the builder. Like I said, this is the first time we featured this builder on the channel. If you're another builder out there anywhere in the Memphis area, we would love to feature your homes too. So just like I tell everybody else to reach out that's moving here, that's moving around, you can also reach out with the same number. Kris behind the camera, he'll get you set up, we'll get you featured, and show everybody what you're building here around anywhere in Memphis, Tennessee, or Mississippi. How about this bedroom, Kris?
Yeah, I like how they carry the wood floors in here as well. And then I think that those windows are spaced just perfect for that king size bed.
Yeah, king size bed is going perfect here. You got the tray ceiling with the crown molding again up there at the top of that. The nice smooth ceilings. They did a good job with those too.
Yeah.
Sometimes you do the smooth ceilings, you can see those little imperfections, but
not in these. I haven't noticed any imperfections on these ceilings.
the wall, I mean, everything looks just about perfect.
Yeah,
so
their sheetrock man is on point.
So y'all know we gotta. You coming?
I'm coming.
Double door reveal.
I was waiting on you closing.
To this now, a little different setup here. It's a little less room in this area here. Kind of the same setup with the vanity. I like the lights fixtures up here. It's a little different.
That is nice.
So I do like that. Your closet. We'll start with the closet since we started with that last time. I think every room in this house has a great closet because you have basically, I'm gonna say like the same amount of space as the last one, but that little cubby where Kris is ducking into right now is not quite high enough for you.
Not
Kris.
quite 6 foot.
Let's get this here. So you have all this space, but then you also have.
I'm 6'7", so it's a little less.
Open up in there a little
It
bit.
turns open, yeah. So this is under the stairs out there, guys. But I was coming over here because I wanted to show those shelves. I love that.
I do.
That's a great touch.
I call them sneaker racks, Kris.
Yeah, there'll be jeans and sneakers on there. It'll be my jeans and sneakers.
I put my Dunks, my Air Force Ones,
Yeah.
my Air Max 95s. I think that's my favorite. Just look at
Your Crocs.
it's hard. My Crocs. I was watching something the other day. It's like, don't mess with the man wearing Crocs. You know, I don't know what it was. But it was funny. But how about this? Here we go. Are we big boy approved? Can you fit in here after too many trips to Central and Lucky Dog and Slim Chickens across the street? You know, Slim Chickens, eat Slim Chickens too many times. Probably not gonna be slim.
Yeah, it becomes big boy chickens.
It's big old boy chicken is what it is. As far as our throne room here, Kris, plenty of room. Now you don't have the elbow room. They chose to give you bigger closets instead, which I guess I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I'll take that.
I can live with that. Speaking of closets, here's you another closet. And
Nice linen closet.
make sure we get you a can of WD-40 and move in.
Be a housewarming gift here.
It's the first squeak. Usually there's more of that. We try not to focus on it, but kind of hard to cover that up. And you know what? I don't need to get in this tub, Kris. I started to.
No, that's the same.
It's the same tub. You got the same nice detailed millwork around the edges there. And that's how you, like how you got the window.
Yeah, a little natural light.
So you couldn't have that in the last one, just the way it was laid out. So this one, you got some nice natural light coming in there. Easily 100% big boy approved, throne room certified, all the way around. And if you're thinking there's no way this is remotely affordable with what you're getting, the space and the location close to all this stuff, I think you're gonna be surprised.
All right, Jared, I think we've kept the suspense going long enough. Let's go back to that first house. Remind us the size and the price on that one.
I think so. So that one, if you do like the big front porch, you had the big front porch.
Right.
And to make sure I got my details right, Kris, I take notes.
Got that cheat sheet.
You know, I got
Nice.
the cheat sheet. So that one, both of these are 3-bedroom houses.
Okay.
That one is a 3 2.5. So you have 3 bathrooms, and one of them is that half bath for your guests over there.
Yeah, that guest downstairs right as you come in the back door of the garage right there.
Right. And that one is a little bit smaller than this one. That one was 36 square feet. Although I feel like they did a good job with the space. Like it didn't feel small.
It did not feel small. Maybe because the bedrooms were up on that one, except for primary, but it was a good layout.
Yeah, but that's the other thing there. So of your 3 bedrooms, 2 of them are up, along with the loft space up there, which was nice. Nice bathroom. I actually think I might prefer the primary suite on that one to this one. They both fit all my big boy approved criteria.
Yeah.
But I think I like that one a little better. And that is a good thing because that is the most affordable house in here right now in Silo Square at $382,900. So you can go pick that up right there.
Yeah, that's a good price on that house.
In this incredible location. But if you do want that bedroom down, if you love these floors the way that I do, I really like these. If you like the kitchen, this is your vibe, or you want that full 3rd bath, because this one's a 3-3. So you do have
3 full baths.
the full 3 bathrooms, 61 square feet. So what's that, about 130 square feet?
Yeah.
130-ish square feet bigger for $403,900. And it's right here Again, convenient to everything. So y'all let me know which one is your favorite. If you want to see more, try to start showing a little bit more on the Mississippi side. We got a little heavy. There's more, obviously, in Tennessee. But there's a lot down here on the Mississippi side too. So if you want to see more of that, leave us a comment down there and let us know. While you're on your way down to the comments, hit that like and subscribe button. That way you'll see all the other places we're going in Mississippi and Tennessee. You'll get to see a lot more Mem Kris on some of those. And when you call, you can call this number. If you're moving here, if you're moving around the area, moving to the area.
Thinking about moving to the area.
I'm just waiting for Kris to jump in here.
Yeah.
And say
buying
something.
investment properties. Maybe you're local and you just want to list a home in the area to pitch it to all of our, now we have 3,000 subscribers.
There you go. We just rolled over 3,000. Okay, so if you want to get over there, if you want to get on that, make sure you reach out to us there. We love it when y'all actually call. A lot of people don't think we want you to call. I really do like it when you call. It's cool when we get the chance to talk to you, meet you in person. So y'all do that. And in the meantime, if you want to see all the places we have already been all over the Memphis area, y'all check it out. It's on the playlist right there.